Welcome everyone to yet another Fashionpreneur Fame Club interview. And today I have a warrior with me from Hyderabad, Vijayata Chaudhary. She is the founder of Nishika Collections. And Nishika Collections is into West Bengal weaves. So her niche is West Bengal sarees. She also has ready-made blouses, slowly adding to her product line with also jewelry. So it's so amazing to have you, Vijayata. I know you have been in the Fashionpreneur Club for a long time now, and you are now quick, fast action taker. So tell us more about your journey. What made you start your fashion brand?
First of all, thank you for giving me this opportunity. As my brand name is Nishika Collections, a little bit of Bengal. So I endorse only West Bengal crafts and weaves. So actually, I started back in 2018 when I left my job and I was free that time and I was taking care of my child that time. So that time, everywhere in the social media and in the news channels, the news were coming that weavers of Bengals are not getting opportunity, they are not getting work. So that time I decided that I have to do something about this. So it started as a social work, and because I am passionate about saris, that's why I started this. I am in love with my cotton saris.
Wow, amazing. So that's such a great thought, to do something for the weavers of India, West Bengal.
Yes.
So, when you say you are in love with saris, do you regularly generally wear saris, and that made you think of a sari brand, or how is it?
Yes, from childhood only, I used to wear saris during Saraswati Puja and any functions. I used to borrow saris from my aunties, grandmother, my mother, and I used to flaunt. I really like this weave and I really like this apparel actually.
Wow,
Apart from other like Western wears and salwar, I always wear saris. Mostly I wear saris.
wow,
I
amazing.
feel very comfortable in saris mostly, and all my friends says, "Oh, you take only 2 minutes to drape a sari." And yes, I take only 2 minutes to drape a sari.
Oh my God, wow, that's super amazing. That's an art. Like I would take 2 hours to drape one sari. And at the end, I would just wear my jeans and go out because वो ठीक से पहनूंगी नहीं मैं. So that's great. That shows your true passion that you are turning into a profitable fashion brand. So amazing. So that's how you started. What had been the biggest challenge when you started, when you thought of starting your brand and curating your saris? Any big challenge that you can think of and share?
See, initial stages when I started with doing exhibitions, actually it started as like I used to wear saris, and my neighborhood and all my friends used to praise me that how beautifully you are draping. Your saris are very beautiful. Since I was in Hyderabad, and most of people didn't know about this Bengali Tat cotton saris, and I always used to wear Tat cotton saris, so they used to always admire. So one day, some of them said, "Ki, why don't you bring some saris for me?" So actually, I remember that I started this business with the just amount of 3,000. I bought some cotton saris and they all loved it. So this is how I started. Then I thought, why not to stock in my house and I will start doing exhibitions. So for 1 or 2 years, I did exhibitions, and luckily I got my offline store here nearby in my neighborhood only. It's just a walking distance of 5 minutes. So
Wow.
we decided in one day only that okay, we'll start this offline store. So initially, I didn't face much problem. It was going good only because I had already customer base, which from the exhibitions which I got, and this is how it started. No, nothing, not such problem I got, like curating products also, because I already had my vendors out there in West Bengal.
Mm.
But when COVID hits, it was a really hard time for us.
Mm. Tell us more about that phase. Like, I know a lot of people, they had to close down in COVID or because there were no sales. I know my brand also went through that phase, that we don't know when things will open up. What were those days like for you?
Luckily, since my husband was working and he is into IT, so he helped me in that phase. And my this owner also helped me. He said like only half, 50% you have to pay rent. So
Mm.
this helped me a lot. So only 3 or 2 months. like this I have to take money from, I have borrowed money from my husband to pay the rent. Otherwise online business was through WhatsApp. I got so many orders from my repeated clients. So this was also, it crossed like this. Like, I was fortunate that I didn't have to close down the business. I was thought, in one day I thought that I should close down. Then my husband said, no, don't do it. Let's see what happens. So I was very much thankful to God that we crossed that phase,
Yeah. Yeah.
luckily. Yeah.
Super. Amazing. So, you go to the offline shop that you have on a daily basis, like you manage that shop. How does that work?
For operations and sales, my father helped me. So in the morning time he goes, and when my children go to school, I go to my store. Evening time he will be there till 3:30. I will be there in my store. After that, I have to go to pick up
Mm,
my kids from the school, and
mm.
after that I have to spend time with them. They all say, they said me that, Mama, I want you after we come from the school, so you have to be there with us. So for playtime also, I spend time with them. So this
Wow.
is how I'm
Amazing.
balancing.
This is how you're balancing, taking your family's help and also taking care of your children. Super, amazing. Yeah, because I've heard people who are running their own, boutiques or a shop and so on. It's difficult to manage. So I was very curious to know what's the arrangement. Very beautiful. Do your kids also sometimes come to the shop and they stay with you there?
Yes, yes. Sometimes they stay, and my kid is grown up now. Sometimes he helped me for shooting my videos also.
Oh wow, amazing. How old is he, if I may ask?
He's 11 years old.
Wow, amazing. So started understanding, the
Yes.
nitty-gritties of business and so on.
Yes, yes.
Great.
And all this balancing is because of this entrepreneur club, only because of you. Because earlier I was very much overwhelmed how I will manage all these things. But after joining this Fashionpreneur Club, it has clarity, and my mindset changed that I have to balance, and how the strategy which you have shared, how we have to manage. So I follow that strategy, and now very nicely I'm balancing both my professional and personal life.
Personal life. Super. Amazing. Yeah, you said the community helped. Tell me more about Vijayata's mindset before, you came and started interacting with all the warriors in the Fashionpreneur Club versus now. Like, what's the biggest change that you see in you, Vijayata?
Ma'am, first time I'll just want to share a story. जब I was just scrolling Facebook, आपका एक पॉपअप आया कि फैशनप्रेन्योर क्लब का
Hmm.
आपने एक वीडियो डाला था. I saw that video, और उसमें आपने how passionately you said that, no, if you want to join this, you will get money, you can arrange money, you motivated like that. So मैं बहुत ज़्यादा motivate हुई कि yes, I'll just see. Because after COVID, the sales were little bit down. Because after COVID, you know that जितने भी manufacturers है, they started selling their products directly to the customers.
Yeah,
Yes. So as a retail owners and shop owners, we cannot afford that price to give to the customers. We have so many expenses, right? So
absolutely.
थोड़े sales down थे. So that time I thought, no, I have to do something about this. I badly need a coach. So I was just looking, luckily आप मुझे मिले, और वो वीडियो आपका इतना मुझे स्ट्राइक किया, और नेक्स्ट डे मेरी एग्जीबिशन थी. तो मैं एडमेंट थी कि नहीं, मुझे कैसे भी करके आपके जो फी है वो मुझे लाना है. और दैट डे आई वाज सो एनर्जेटिक, और मैं इतने अच्छे से सारे क्लाइंट से बात की. आई एजुकेट देम अबाउट माय प्रोडक्ट्स, और आई मेड गुड सेल्स दैट डे. और लकीली मेरे पास अच्छे खासे पैसे आ गए, एंड आई पेड दैट fee for a program, and I joined silver membership. फिर after for 1 year I was there in the silver membership. I was learning, and since I have to balance both my work and my family, तो I was थोड़ा slow में जा रही थी, but baby steps I was taking. फिर मुझे लगा कि now this is a time I have to join the diamond membership, and then I joined the diamond membership. And during my silver membership learning, सबसे बड़ा learning था मेरा pricing. Because मुझे वो बहुत hit किया कि all these years I was doing a very wrong pricing. It was
Hmm.
an eye opener for me. So फिर मैंने आपका वो strategy, pricing strategy फिर जब लगाया तो देन आई सेड कि नो, नाउ आई एम मेकिंग अ गुड प्रॉफिट, आई विल बी डूइंग अ गुड जॉब. सो दिस इज हाउ दिस जर्नी वाज. सो फिर डायमंड मेंबरशिप्स में आया. देन आई स्टार्टेड लर्निंग मोर थिंग्स अबाउट इंस्टाग्राम. इंस्टाग्राम वाज अ बिग फोबिया फॉर मी टिल
Hmm.
डेट. आई एम एवरी डे पुशिंग माई सेल्फ. वो छोटा सा रील आपको दिखेगा 5 सेकेंड्स का, उसके पीछे मेरा कितना एफर्ट रहता है, आई ओनली नो दैट. So this is how I'm learning. And mindset changes, तो I'm making strategies. और जो काम मैं delegate कर सकती हूँ, घर के household works I'm delegating. I said my husband that now I'm not going to do all these jobs, but I will concentrate on my business, because only few hours of a day I get this
Hmm.
time. I will
Hmm.
do my business. I will focus on my business.
Wow, super amazing. Yeah, I know you had been very active as a silver member, coming for all our sessions and taking
Yes.
actions, and then one fine day you decided to join diamond membership. So very, very happy with the overall the way you have handled your your family, your business, and just the balance that we keep speaking about. It's so important. Tell me something, Vijayatas, at times when you see that the balance is going out of control, because of some unforeseen situations which come in the family, how do you keep yourself motivated when something like this happens?
Sometimes I get very overwhelmed. Then I talk to my friends. We are all like-minded people. फिर कभी कभी मैं फैशनप्रेन्योर क्लब के जो मेंबर्स हैं उनके साथ भी डिस्कस करती हूँ, बात करती हूँ. सो
Mhm.
दैट डे अगर मैं कुछ नहीं करती हूँ, जस्ट आई गो टू माई स्टोर एंड जस्ट आई सिट. कुछ नहीं तो फोटोग्राफ्स ही ले लेती हूँ कि ठीक है, कुछ वीडियोस ले लूँ. बट फैशनप्रेन्योर क्लब से बहुत ज़्यादा मोटिवेट होती हूँ जब मैं दूसरों की जर्नी देखती हूँ. फिर मैं कभी आपके वीडियोस देखती हूँ जो बाकी फैशनप्रेन्योर क्लब के साथ भी इंटरव्यूज है. देन आई सेड कि इफ दे कैन डू, आई कैन ऑल्सो डू. आई
Mm.
पुश माई बाउंड्रीज दैट आई हैव टू बी ऑन ट्रैक. और एवरी डे जब भी मैं आपका कॉल, आई थिंक मैंने बहुत कम ही मिस किया है आप
Right.
सेशन. तो
Yeah, you
मैं जब
always
सेशन में ज्वाइन करती हूँ तो वो मेरा ऑन ट्रैक में आ जाती हूँ.
say.
जितना भी मैं ओवरवेल्म रहूँ या कुछ भी हो, मैं सेशन ज्वाइन करने से आई always be motivated. So lifelong I will join these sessions.
Amazing. So I understand you're saying that environment, just
Yes.
being around with people
Yes.
and so on, you are able to maintain and handle your, whatever off track you're going, you're coming back on track due to.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Super. You said you were into a job earlier before becoming an entrepreneur. Tell us more about what kind of profile were you doing? Were you into like a fashion segment and doing work in fashion? What was it?
No, I was working with TCS,
Uh,
Kolkata.
IT. Okay. Yeah.
And before marriage, I was into IT industry in Ranchi, Jharkhand, and where I met my husband. And after marriage, I went to Kolkata,
Mm.
and in Kolkata, I joined TCS.
Okay.
And that time, my son was born. And after that, since my son was born with a this left cleft lip and palate a birth defect, so I have to take care of him. So I have to left that job. So 1 and 2 years I was into break. After that, this conception happened ki I will work on this weaves, Bengali weaves. I have to do something. And after that we shifted to Bangalore, then we shifted to Hyderabad. Then my daughter was born. She is 6 years old now. So
Wow.
it मुझे पता था कि I cannot do a 9 to 5 job.
Mhm.
तो मैंने डिसाइड किया कि आई विल डू समथिंग like this which I can do. So this how this started business and this.
Super. So pura matlab of fashion. It was in IT and then
Yes.
turned.
Admin. I was into admin in TCS, and now this fashion.
So I understand there's absolutely no background of fashion or somebody
Yes.
who had done business in the past and then you took over. वैसा कुछ भी नहीं. It is all from scratch that you started. Amazing. What has been the biggest change that you have seen being an employee to being an entrepreneur now? सबसे बड़ा change क्या लगता है आपको आपके अंदर?
Freedom of time.
Hmm.
ये बहुत बड़ा बात है. और मैम, लाइक व्हेन वी आर अनमैरिड वी हैव डिफरेंट time frames and all those things, but after marriage and after having kids we are have so many responsibilities. So I
Hmm.
think a businesswoman like us, an entrepreneur, solo entrepreneurs like us, we can very well well balance these things. So
Hmm.
ये mindset एक changes तो होता ही है कि अगर आप अपने खुद का बिज़नेस करते हैं, तो आपके पास वो रहती है कि ये टाइम मैं अपने फैमिली को दूँगी, ये टाइम अपने बिज़नेस को दूँगी। इवन इवनिंग टाइम अगर मैं अपने किड्स के साथ प्ले टाइम के समय हूँ, तो मैं थोड़ा-थोड़ा काम कर सकती हूँ ओवर फ़ोन।
Hmm.
ये एक पॉइंट है एंड व्हेनेवर दे आर सिक, दे आर स्टेइंग एट होम, आई विल आल्सो स्टे विद देम, बट स्टिल आई एम वर्किंग ओवर माय फ़ोन। सो
Wow.
ये एक लिबर्टी है इस वर्क
Hmm.
में।
Hmm. Amazing. Overall, being an entrepreneur for so many years, what has been your biggest skill that you think कि मैंने ये develop किया जो job में नहीं था और अब मैंने ये skill develop किया है, क्या होगा वो?
I think how I interact with my clients,
Hmm.
my communication level, and the plus point is that मुझे बहुत सारे अच्छे रिव्यूज भी मिले हैं मेरे क्लाइंट से। एंड
Hmm.
सबसे अच्छी बात मुझे जो लगी, मेरे बहुत सारे जो क्लाइंट्स हैं, वुमेन क्लाइंट्स, दे हैव टर्न्ड अ गुड फ्रेंड ऑफ माइंड।
Hmm.
सो ये मेरा एक बहुत बड़ा आई थिंक अचीवमेंट आई वुड से।
Yeah, network
And I
बनना.
have, yeah, and 80% of my clients are my repeat clients, and I'm very much thankful for them.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Yeah, I'm grateful to people who support
Yes,
to be able to live our dreams, right? I
yes,
remember, Vijayata, you had shared once on our group that one of your saris were chosen for Shabana Azmi ji for
yes,
one of the big blockbuster movie by Karan Johar. How
yes.
did that happen? Like, I would really want to know. And also, I know a lot of people in our community, they would love to know that कैसे crack किया ये.
आई थिंक ये एक ब्लेसिंग है मुझे बाय गॉडेस दुर्गा। ड्यूरिंग दुर्गा पूजा आई वाज बिजी। वो एक टाइम होता है जब मैं बहुत ज्यादा बिजी होती हूँ, क्योंकि बंगाली उस समय ज्यादा सोल्ड आउट होते हैं।
Right.
मच बिजी, और जो लास्ट डे था, आई सेड माय हस्बैंड लेट्स गो आउट एंड विल हैव सम डिनर आउटसाइड। तो मुझे एक कॉल आया उनकी टीम से, मनीष मल्होत्रा की टीम से। जस्ट एक लड़की ने मुझे कॉल किया कि वी आर फ्रॉम द टीम ऑफ मनीष मल्होत्रा, एंड मनीष मल्होत्रा सर हैज seen your Instagram handle, and your sarees are looking very beautiful. They just he loved few of your sarees, and we want few of your sarees for upcoming movie for Shabana Azmi ma'am. So that day I thought, I think it's a scam for one
Yeah,
full.
exactly.
I was telling my husband, ये scam है ना, ये scam है ना। फिर आफ्टर वन डे अगेन दे कॉल्ड मी कि मैम वी वांट योर साड़ी एंड इट्स वेरी अर्जेंट, यू हैव टू सेंड विद इन 24 hours. देन आई सेड, and they said कि after selection of the sarees only they will pay. तो
Hmm.
वो भी एक बहुत बड़ा रिस्क था कि 20 sarees they have shortlisted, so
Oh,
20
wow.
sarees I have to send them without a single penny. तो दैट वाज आल्सो, आई वाज वेरी मच अफ्रेड ऑफ, एंड सिंस अर्जेंट था, अर्जेंट नेक्स्ट डे ही पहुंचना है मुंबई हैदराबाद से। सो कुरियर चार्जेस वर वेरी हाई दैट टाइम, बट स्टिल मैंने वो रिस्क लिया, क्योंकि दे सेंड मी इनटू अ लेटर हेड, दे सेंड लेटर हेड एंड जीएसटी नंबर। फिर भी मुझे वो डाउट था कि पता नहीं ये स्कैम है या क्या है। देन आई थॉट कि ओके जस्ट देखते हैं क्या होता है। तो फिर हम लोगों ने साड़ीज जो उन्होंने सिलेक्ट किया था, वी सेंड देम एंड दे गॉट इट। एंड उनमें से उन्होंने 4 to 5 sarees they kept, but they didn't told me that which sarees they are going to use in the movie. So for this I have to wait it for two
Yeah.
whole years I was waiting. कभी भी कुछ ट्रेलर आता था तो आई जस्ट वांट टू, मैं देखती थी आया कि नहीं। पर लकीली वो सॉन्ग में आया जो सॉन्ग मूवी से पहले रिलीज हुई,
अच्छा, ओके।
रॉकी और रानी की प्रेम कहानी। तो
रॉकी
मैंने
और
वो
रानी।
देखा, और ऐसे ही मैं आपका सेशन कर रही थी, और आफ्टर दैट मैं जस्ट लैपटॉप ऐसे देख रही थी, और वो अचानक से यूट्यूब पे आया, एंड आई वाज सो मच हैप्पी। मैं
वाओ!
अकेली थी, आई हैड टीयर्स ऑन माय आईज, आई वाज साइलेंट फॉर फ्यू टाइम, फ्यू मोमेंट। तो वो इट वाज अ वेरी बिग मोमेंट। फिर सबको मैंने बोला कि सी शबाना आजमी मैम इज वेयरिंग माय साड़ी,
Yeah,
एंड
that
लकीली इट वाज अ कॉटन वीव ओनली,
okay, okay, which
कॉटन
is
वीव ओनली था,
supportive.
सॉरी।
Yeah, yeah.
सो
Super amazing. And I think I have goosebumps right now and almost in tears because I can imagine that moment when you would have seen like your sari worn by such a great legend for a great movie. So do you agree that there is always risk that you take and then the reward comes behind, right? Like, honestly, Vijayata, I would not have thought of sending out 20 necklaces or my products just based on a phone call. I think I really have to say this, that was a great decision that you made with a lot of risk, क्योंकि पता ही नहीं है, ठीक है जीएसटी नंबर सब कुछ दिया, but आज
या
इतने स्कैम्स होते हैं, एंड इवन व्हेन द टीम इज जेन्युइन, you would feel कि यार मुझे क्यों कांटेक्ट किया होगा. एंड
Yes, yes,
लॉट ऑफ अस वी जस्ट लीव अपॉर्चुनिटीज लाइक दैट इन फियर
yes.
के पता नहीं स्कैम ना हो जाए.
Hmm.
In that, like a warrior, you sent the saris, and the remaining ones then you got back, is it?
Yes,
They
yes.
had
Immediately
shortlisted
there.
and you
Yes,
got it back. So I think it was, when you say, of course, blessings by goddess
yes,
Durga, but it is also that courage that you have taken to be able to say, okay, risk leke dekhte hai. I know a lot of us, we reach out to influencers and then they ask for some products. Now maybe the influencer is so big on Instagram, but we are just hesitant ke bheje ya nahi. And
yes,
I think this is going to be like a great win to share with all the people watching this, that where there is risk and courage, there are rewards, right? Super amazing. So did you see like more people knowing your brand after the footage that you would have put, and there was more credibility amongst your clients?
yes,
What was
yes.
it like after that?
आफ्टर दैट बहुत सारे वुमेन्स दे यूज्ड टू प्रेज मी एंड दे यूज्ड टू टेल कि देखो इनकी साड़ी गई है मनीष मल्होत्रा सर के पास. सो ऐसे मुझे बहुत कुछ प्रेज मिले एंड फिर क्लाइंट्स भी आने लगे. मैंने
Hmm.
एक सर्टिफिकेट भी रखा हुआ है जो मुझे मिला था मनीष मल्होत्रा सर की तरफ से.
Wow. Okay.
आई हैव केप्ट इन माय स्टोर. सो उनको एक रिस्पॉन्सिबल वो भी फील करते हैं कि नो दिस ब्रांड इज जेन्युइन बिकॉज
Hmm.
देयर आर सो मेनी ब्रांड्स आउट देयर इन द मार्केट. बट इस तरह के जब कुछ मिलते हैं ना हमारे को अपॉर्चुनिटीज, तो वो एक फेथ, एक क्लाइंट के अंदर एक फेथ डालती है कि नो दिस ब्रांड इज जेन्युइन एंड विल गेट द जेन्युइन प्रोडक्ट्स आउट फ्रॉम हियर. तो ये तो मुझे एक लेवरेज मिली उसके
Amazing.
बाद. एंड आई वुड से दैट ये करेज जो आया मुझे ये आपके फैशनप्रेन्योर क्लब, बिकॉज ऑफ यू ओनली आई गॉट दिस करेज ऑफ टेकिंग रिस्क एंड बी 100% रिस्पॉन्सिबल. तो आई एम सो मच ग्रेटफुल फॉर दिस मैम.
Super. Thank you so much for inspiring us. And, I would also like all of us, we dream to work with Manish Malhotra team for any of the
Yes.
movie or one of the scenes. And I'm so glad that one of our members, you have done it. So thank you for motivating there. Vijayata, if I have to ask you, your top three learnings that you want to share with the viewers of this interview, and what would that be? Like your top biggest three learnings in business?
First, ma'am, I would say कि you have to be under some coach or under some guidance अगर आप business में हो, especially women, because men they have in their genes business and all those things, but women के लिए एक guidance, because as a woman ma'am we have so much responsibilities. family है, family देखना है, personal है, पर्सनल लाइफ देखना है, किड्स संभालना है. तो आई थिंक एक कोच होने से वी लर्न हाउ टू बैलेंस बोथ ऑफ दीज. so this is my first learning that a coach is must. A business coach, you have to keep a business coach who can guide you, who can give you strategies how to handle these situations. And दूसरा है आप टेक्निकली you have to learn so many things or you have to be updated.
Hmm.
Like Instagram was the biggest phobia. Abhi bhi I am, but I'm every time pushing my boundaries. When I see other girls are doing so many reels, and so I get motivated. So this is the learning. And one more learning, that hard work, you have to do hard work.
Hmm.
आई नो माई जर्नी. जब घर पे सब सो जाते थे, मैं यूट्यूब में आई यूज टू लर्न अबाउट द वीव्स ऑफ वेस्ट बंगाल. कभी कभी 2 बज जाते थे, कभी कभी 3 बज जाते थे, बट स्टिल मैं हमेशा साड़ियों के बारे में पढ़ती रहती थी कि ये कौन सी वीव है, ये कैसे बनती है, इसका काउंट कितना होता है. अभी भी लाइक अगर कोई मूवी देखते हैं, कभी कभी मैं देखती हूँ, अदरवाइज मैं सोचती हूँ कि नहीं थोड़ा पढ़ लूँ, थोड़ा कुछ कर लूँ अपने आप को. अदर कुछ टेक्निकल कुछ वर्कशॉप्स भी होते हैं, तो आई इन्वेस्ट इन माई सेल्फ. ये
Hmm.
एक बहुत बड़ी लर्निंग हुई थी, क्योंकि आपके साथ जो मैं जुड़ी डायमंड मेंबरशिप, ये मेरा ज़िंदगी का सबसे बड़ा इन्वेस्टमेंट था अपने ऊपर. आई वाज़ सो ओवरवेल्म्ड दैट डे, बट इट पेड मी ऑफ. जब मैंने वो कोर्सेज़ देखा तभी मुझे समझ में आया कि नो इट इज़ फॉर मी. एंड वो एक टर्निंग पॉइंट था. सो फार मुझे लगा था कि ये बिजनेस मेरा एक हॉबी या ऐसे चल रहा है, बट नाउ सिंस आई हैव जॉइंड दिस कम्युनिटी, नाउ आई थिंक आई कैन प्राउडली से दिस, आई एम एन एंटरप्रेन्योर, आई एम अ बिजनेस वूमन. वो एक आइडेंटिटी मिली मुझे. तो आई थिंक अपने आप को अपडेट रखना और ऐसे कम्युनिटी में ज्वाइन करना, लाइक माइंडेड पीपल के साथ रहना, it is these things you have to do for yourself.
Super amazing. So well said, Vijeta. And I truly, truly like, I also follow the same, things that continuously keeping myself
Yes, yes.
learning,
Updated, invest, yes.
investing in myself.
Investing on myself is very necessary.
Absolutely, because for some reason we women we just feel like बस हो गया मतलब हमारी जिंदगी खत्म हो गई now it is only kids or others around and we have somewhere just stopped looking into our own self कि मुझे भी update होना ज़रूरी है and
Yes.
especially when you are running a business or even in job like we always miss out on doing certificates or something जो compulsory आता था not school office से वो कर लेते थे but I don't know how many people in job also would go pay from their own pocket to learn a skill and upskill themselves. So I think I'm so glad women like us, we are inspiring other women by standing up for ourselves and investing in ourselves and, being more confident and running our brands. Super amazing. It has been a great conversation, Vijayata, and I am wishing Nishika Collections to be featured in more and more films and more TV serials. And I'm wishing you many many stores in and around your neighborhood. So wishing you lots and lots of success. Before I let you go, if you have to give one advice to women who are moms and they are thinking to start something of their own from home by balancing their responsibilities at home, what is that one advice that you want to give them?
I would say always follow your dream और हमेशा आप ये याद रखो कि a happy mom can create a happy child. So आपका जो भी ड्रीम है whatever you want to achieve in your life, you work hard for that because first पहले आपको बहुत सारे hurdles आएंगे like family will not support you, environment will not support you, but with proper guidance with a coach like you वो आपको एक माइंडसेट आ जाएगी कि नहीं आपको करना है एंड यू कैन डू इट बिकॉज ऐसे सिचुएशन एक वुमन के लिए एज अ वुमन एंटरप्रेन्योर इट इज़ अ वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू सर्वाइव and to manage both professional and this personal life. So with a proper balance, with a proper strategy, you can do it or never let your dreams out because ये life आपको एक बार ही मिलती है and this is your life. So you have to create your life no matter no like no matter what it takes, but you have to balance both and you have to achieve your goals in your life, achieve your dreams, I would say, and be happy and update yourself and be independent financially.
Super amazing. So well said. Thank you so much, Vijeta. For everyone who is watching, I'm going to put Vijeta's Instagram handle in the comments below. So check her collection, check her, check. They will also be able to see the reel where Shabana Azmi ji wore your sari. Would
Yes,
that also be
yes.
there? Yeah. So make sure that you're following her. Check her collection. Vijeta has made a whooping 27 lakhs in her business in Nishika Collections and wishing you crores and crores of revenue to come, Vijeta. Looking forward to great, great heights that your brand goes. And thank you so much for sharing your journey with us.
Thank you. And very soon, with your guidance, I will be launching my website too. And मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था मैम that I will work on my website, but because of you, I'm pushing out my boundaries and I'm working on it. I have done photo shoot also, and now I'm working on the contents and listing.
Wow, super amazing. So you are watching the videos and then
Yes.
creating your own website
Yes.
step
And
by
I'm taking help of my husband also. I'm delegating work actually.
step.
But
Yeah.
please help me.
Delegations, I think ये बहुत common है. Like I also delegate, so I used to now. Vipin is in the business himself, but जब नहीं थे तब भी I used to delegate so much of work. Like I remember delegating packaging to him earlier on when I was
ये भी मैंने आपसे सीखा मैम कि अगर कुछ डेलीगेट कर सकते हैं देन वी कैन डू सो दैट मैं अपना काम आगे के लिए
yeah.
ग्रोथ के लिए आई कैन वर्क ऑन दैट स्ट्रेटजीज.
Super, super. Great conversations. Thank you so much, Vijeta, and God bless you and more power to your brand.
थैंक यू मैम, थैंक
Thank
यू सो
you.
मच.
Bye bye.
बाय मैम.
Hey Vijayata, super amazing. I'm so glad I today I've got to know your journey a little bit in depth. And I have to tell you, like the courage that you have shown, in balancing, like it's not easy to have a shop, full-fledged shop, and then
Yes,
kids and balancing both things. Like घर से people who are only doing online, पूरा time घर पे है, and it becomes easy comparatively. But doing exhibitions or daily basis पे managing the shop, it's a commendable thing that you're
yes,
doing. And I'm so happy, and I'm really waiting for your website because then it's like two engines of sales
yes.
running, right? One is your regular store से जो sale आता है, and then the other is also through your online sales. So amazing, more power to you. Very, very happy.
Thank you, ma'am.
Super great. We'll
Thank
speak soon, Vijayata. Have a lovely, lovely day, and waiting for the website launch very soon. Okay.
Yes,
So
ma'am. Thank you.
super. Thank you. Bye
It
bye.
was a dream come true that I'm talking to you one is to one.
Super. No, I know you've been, and that's what what I really want to do is time is a constraint, but everybody who is an action taker, moving forward, I really want to like spend time, understand how it started. And I think from your interview, there would be so many takeaways, like people who are hesitant to give products for, say, barter collaborations, or hesitant to start a shop or go to exhibitions, or as a mom start business. So many of them, they're going to get inspired. So generally people interview big celebrities. I say no, I want to interview the celebrities of the Fashionpreneur Club, because there's so much that we all can learn from each other,
Yes,
right?
I have seen so much interviews, so many interviews, and बहुत encouraging होता है. As it's a very great step आपने जो लिया कि you will take interviews of like us, women entrepreneurs and their journey, because so many women get motivated after seeing these type of interviews. It's a very great step.
Super amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you, Vijeta, and looking forward to see you in our session soon.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care. Have a lovely day.
Thank you, ma'am. Same to you.